Today we're going to have a look at the Wicked camper that I took around the east coast of Tassie. So I've spent the last 10 days travelling around Tasmania in this Wicked camper. Today I just want to give you guys a bit of a look at the van, a bit of a look at how I've been living, and I suppose a bit of the pros and cons for anyone out there thinking about giving it a run themselves. So we'll just kick things straight off with, I suppose, the process for, booking, hiring the van and then picking it up. I booked it online. It was about 1,300 or 1,400, 13 or 1,400 it was for the entire time that I'm in Tassie. As for the reliability of the van, I've done 1,500 Ks, I think it is, or close to 1,500 Ks. I've gone around the southeastern half of Tasmania, and then right up the eastern side. Absolutely flawless, as you'd expect. There's a few knocks and rattles, as there is with any vehicle. Definitely nothing that's an issue or nothing you'd be concerned about. Super reliable, super good to drive, it handles well, everything works like it should. So definitely zero complaints, zero concerns, super happy with it, especially for the price. So anyway, now that we've got the booking and the pickup and the reliability out of the way, we'll just have a bit of a look around the van and I'll kind of show you guys what we're dealing with. So when it comes to storage, you've got this whole front section there, so that goes the whole way across. You just lift that mattress up, there's a lid, heaps of room in there, kind of out of the way as well for the stuff that you're not using every day. You can see I've got my backpack just below it, so that's my 50 litre backpack hiking bag that basically everything came over with me in. I unpacked that as soon as I got here, used it on the Cape Pillar hike. It's kind of just sitting there at the moment, chilling out. Everything's kind of unpacked throughout the van. And then you can see the actual, I suppose, sleeping area, as you'd call it. So just sleeping bag, couple of blankets there. I've got my big puffy jacket that's super comfy to kind of wrap yourself into. And that's it, So it's pretty simple, but to be honest, as agricultural as it is really comfortable, and I've had some really, really not good night's sleep. And my favourite thing in the world is to just leave the door cracked, just that little bit, crash out, especially where I've been sleeping. Like some of the places I've been staying are like right on the water, like where I am now. I'm sure you can hear the waves in the background. I'll camp here tonight, and if I were to shimmy forward, I could look out the window and I can literally see the ocean right next to me. You just get that beautiful salty sea breeze, running through the van all night. So that leads us into the last part of the van, which is, it's very basic, it's very simple, but it's also very functional. So as you can see, there's a sink here. Water's supplied by this drum. You just throw water in that drum. That allows the pump to work. The water just runs straight out. Container here with some saucepans and butane cans and a little barbie and that kind of stuff in there. There's just some odds and ends in there, some cooking stuff, blank shelf, an esky and a table that I haven't set up yet. So, there is also 2 camping chairs on the other side around where my bag's stored. So you can get that area there, and you can get the table out and get some chairs out, and you can cook a bit of a feed up and stuff like that, So it is fairly well set up that you can get, you can get comfortable, You can get to the point where you can pull up somewhere, set up in a nice area, have a nice meal, and it is genuinely comfortable and enjoyable. So, cons. Is there any cons? Look, yes and no. And I think the one there is, it's kind of to be expected, but I'm going to touch on this. Anyone that's used eskies or ice before knows that a good quality esky is crucial to keeping ice, long term. If you have a crappy esky, you find that you're just buying ice non-stop. I bought a bag of ice and a bit of meat probably at about lunchtime. By lunchtime the next day, you know, the majority of that ice was melted. And that was, you know, like, it hasn't been hot here. I've been in long pants every single day. So you're kind of going to be buying ice every second day-ish. Just, I suppose, due to the esky that's in this camper. I suppose that's been my limiting thing that's stopped me being, like, really self-sufficient is, you know, I can't get 3 or 4 days of food and go park on the water somewhere for 3 nights and kick back, you know. I don't think there's any other negatives. Like, everything else has been good. It's super reliable, it's super comfy. Anyway, look guys, that's it for my review, I suppose, on the Wicked Camper. I think I've got 4 days left till I go home, or 3 days left till I go home. So it's gonna be a pretty casual couple of days. I'm just gonna take it easy and really, I suppose, enjoy this awesome atmosphere. Thanks heaps for watching today's video. I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.